I'm Managing Editor Kim Schmidt. Welcome to On the Record. Here's a look at what's currently impacting the ag equipment industry. Last week, John Deere and sprayer manufacturer Hagie announced the two companies were entering into a joint venture, marking a major change in Hagie's distribution model, which has been factory direct. Equipment made by the joint venture will continue to carry the Hagie brand, but sales and service for Hagie equipment will now be integrated into Deere's global distribution channel over the next 15 months. Ken Clemmy, the new president of Hagie, comes from Deere's seeding and tilling division. He says the company will be ending its factory direct sales model, and Hagie products will now be sold strictly through the Deere dealer network.
We're not coming in to change how Hagie operates. In fact, we're really looking at joining with Hagie because of the way that they run their business. And Hagie manufacturing here is going to stay Hagie manufacturing. Same trademark, same logo, same products, all made in Clarion, Iowa. And the same culture, same work that they have here today. But the thing that will change is the factory direct distribution model. What we're doing, we're transitioning from Hagie sales and service into John Deere, which means all Hagie high clearance sprayers will eventually, or in transition, be sold and serviced exclusively at John Deere dealerships.
Hagie CEO Alan Hagie and Business and Product Development Manager Newt Lingenfelter discussed the deal in a video released by Hagie on Tuesday. Lingenfelter says a new distribution model is necessary for the product portfolio the company will be coming out with.
The folks out there know about the STS, of course, and probably have heard about the DTS, but even products beyond that, in our current, or our past, most recent model, our factory direct model, it was going to be hard to, we're going to have to make a change in order to reach all the markets and all the customers that we wanted to. It wasn't just going to be the I-States or the Corn Belt or the Wheat Belt, it was, or the down in Cotton Country, down in the Delta, but much wider reaching than that with the portfolio that we're going to be coming to market with. And from my perspective, not knowing about this until really just recently, and it's still soaking in. If I seem a little numb today, that's why. I'm still just kind of feeling all this out, but it's exciting. It's exciting to know that any place we want to go with any product to meet any customer's needs, we can go there.
Yeah,
we can satisfy them from a service and sales and service standpoint.
Yeah.
We spoke with one longtime veteran of the self-propelled sprayer market to get his take on the situation and what it means. There are only two high-clearance sprayer companies in North America, Miller New Holland and Hagie. He says New Holland's acquisition of Miller likely motivated Deere to take command of the niche via Hagie. He suggests that perhaps Deere thought Case would pick up Hagie and take total control of the market. Dealers on the move this week are AGCO dealer Agriterra Equipment and German class dealership BayWa Ag. Agriterra acquired Wasatna Motors in Wasatna, Alberta. Agriterra now has a total of 8 locations throughout Alberta, including those in Stony Plain, Camrose, High River, Looheed, Grand Prairie, Eckville, Rocky Mountain House, and now Wasatna. BayWa Ag of Munich, an international trading and service group, and Claas announced their intentions to begin cooperating in Canada. The partnership will focus on growing the business for Claas products and expanding its dealer presence in the province of Alberta. The initial new location will open later this year as the first phase of this cooperation. Now here's Jack Zemlicka with the latest from the Technology Corner.
Thanks, Kim. Picking a practical entry point into delivery of data management service can be a mystery for many farm equipment dealers. Figuring out how to make it a profitable part of their business is even more of a challenge. But dealers continue trending toward developing and implementing agronomic service offerings and see the financial potential in this area. The latest online poll by our sister publication, Precision Farming Dealer, asked dealers to assess their interest and investment in delivering data management services to farm customers. A total of 87% indicated they are at least dabbling in this space, including 47% who said they are committed to developing agronomic and data management service as a recurring source of revenue. Only 13% say that data management service isn't an area that fits into their precision farming business plan. While the majority of respondents are taking steps toward helping customers make sense and use of their precision data, one of the pitfalls that still plagues the industry is a misunderstanding of how to recognize good data, according to Steve Cubbage, owner of Record Harvest in Nevada, Missouri.
To manage data, you have to actually have data. And traveling around here in the past 3 or 4 months and visiting some of the growers that maybe not in so much the top tier, but what I call the mainstream grower, the fact is that right now, if you had to grade this industry on where we're at as far as managing data within the mainstream grower, I'd probably get it a D- because basically they don't know what they have. And if they do have it, it's been on the combine for 4 years and never made it across the lot to the computer.
Cubbage adds that creating a sustainable source of precision revenue from data management service requires an understanding of how to collect and then validate quality data to start providing farm customers with a return on their investment. Back to you, Kim.
Thanks, Jack. Mahindra, India's leading manufacturer of farm tractors, is tapping into Western combine technology to tackle developing markets by securing an alliance with Sampo Rosenlu of Finland. The deal, underpinned by a 35% shareholding, reportedly acquired for more than $20 million, will result in the two companies jointly developing combine business in China, India, Africa, and the Middle East. Mahindra will also supply the combines to selected markets in which it is already active. Despite being a relatively small manufacturer with turnover in the order of $123 million, Sampo Rosenlu has successfully sustained a position in the combine market by focusing on small to medium capacity machines and reaching mutually beneficial partnerships for distribution, service support, and local assembly. The company previously had such arrangements with AGCO and Deutz Fahr and currently supplies one of its straw walker models to John Deere to fill a niche that major manufacturer has difficulty filling because of low volumes. On the tractor side of the business, Mahindra's unit sales for March were up 34% over last year, with the majority of sales coming from India. Exports for the month stood at just 751 units. Lindsay Corporation announced results for its second quarter ended February 29th, with total company revenues down 15% to $120.6 million year over year. A $13 million increase in environmental expenses reduced net income for the company by $8.7 million. Total revenues from irrigation equipment decreased 5% year over year, but U.S. sales of irrigation equipment increased 6%. Lindsay attributes this increase primarily to revenues from acquired companies, including Alexis Corporation, which was acquired in January 2015. International irrigation revenues decreased 24% year over year due to lower demand from Brazil and the unfavorable impact of foreign exchange rates. C. Sean Williams, analyst for BB&T, said in a note to investors that the flat year-over-year domestic irrigation sales came as a pleasant surprise given the current sentiments in the farm equipment market. The analyst also saw positive news in Lindsay's irrigation gross margin, which was up year over year because the company was able to offset pricing pressure with lower material costs. Lindsay's president and CEO, Rick Perrid, says irrigation markets continue to be constrained by lower commodity prices and foreign exchange rates, and while the market shows signs of stabilization, Lindsay is still expecting lower investments on equipment from farmers due to a low projected net farm income for the year. In the longer term, Lindsay expects the market will continue to be driven by population growth, expanded food production, and more efficient water use and conservation efforts. And now from the Implement and Tractor Archives. In 1976, Great Plains founder Roy Applequist set out to develop a new grain drill for the Central Plains. After months of interviewing area farmers about their grain drill needs, Applequist developed a 30-foot folding press drill for high capacity and field flexibility. The new drill and subsequent company were named Great Plains. To commemorate the company's 40th anniversary, two Great Plains employees restored the company's very first 30-foot folding press drill, which was completed in December 2015. We're always looking for feedback and story suggestions. You can send your comments to kschmidt@lessitermedia.com. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.